I now have the blank on the mandrel, and to do these, because I have a 7mm hole in one end and a 7.5mm hole in the other to take the tube, I use inverted bushings from the bullet pens, because that's the size of the tube, finished tube I want when I get to the ends. I want it to be quite fat, and then I'll taper it down to suit. And to do that, I just use two chisels, a small skew, and a small finger gouge that's ground quite aggressively to 35, 38 degrees, somewhere around there, and I just quietly peel it off. So here we go. Now I could go quite aggressively here and take it down 2 or 3 millimeters at a time, but this particular type of blank is quite fragile. It does tend to fracture a little. As we can see, we're starting to turn the shoulders off, and that's coming along quite well. There's no deep gouges or checks, so we can continue. Up a little bit. Under there. Lovely. Nice and smooth. That's what we want. We're just using the wing to do the cutting, not the tip, and it's almost like a shear scraper. And if you do it that way, you get a nice long string. You'll notice that I'm turning it slowly back towards the middle and shaping from the end in. That stops any chip outs or fracturing, which of course we don't want. Oh, the strings everywhere. But that's what we want. We want that nice single string coming out as we move along. That means we've got a nice smooth cut, very little sanding required. Now that we have the basic shape done, we'll take it off the lathe for a second and just check against the parts. So we want this to match the shroud, and we're almost there now. We only need to turn it down perhaps another millimetre and we're done. You'll notice that I slide a 7mm tube, the standard 7mm tube, inside the slightly larger one. That keeps everything centred on the mandrel and keeps everything tidy. A little bit more and we can polish this up, and then we'll have our unit done. You'll notice I've now turned this around so that the thin end is against here. That's going to be our end point for our cap. Very nice. You just love it when you get it in one run. Just going to have a wee bit more to take off this end. Now I'll swap the skew chisel and do a little bit of shear scraping. That just takes any ridges from the spindle gouge out and leaves us a nice flat surface. There's a little hollow in there, so I'm going to take it down a wee bit more. Just on the front half. Feels better. Alright. Well, that's ready for polishing. So we'll take that away. Now with some people, they like to wet polish. Some like to dry polish, but with micro mesh and the amount of friction that's generated, my personal preference, and it's only mine I should stress, is just make everything wet, keep a bit of cooling and lubrication on there. It's easier to clean the swarf that you generate when you're doing your sanding off. Clean up afterwards with water as well, or not as the case may be. I've been very naughty and haven't done so this time. 1500 grit to start. I don't worry about using any 600 or 400 grit. Just straight in with the micro mesh. Give it a good work over it with this. I have to say that the colour of these blanks is beautiful. And then we'll give it a longitudinal work over as well, just in case there's any little grip lines there. And that should do us. And we'll work on it. We'll work our way out through all 12 grits. No, sorry, 9 grits. And when you've got a good slurry on there, you know you're doing the job. Any bits and pieces that we don't want. That's already starting to shine. Now at 2400 grit, and again we'll give it a longitudinal rub off as well, just in case we've got any marks, and give it a bit of a clean off. I go through lots of paper towels. I don't mind wasting them. I'd rather waste a few paper towels than have no marks on the blank. I appear to have misplaced one of my... I have indeed. Where is it? Alright. Somehow or another I seem to have misplaced one of my... That's never mind, we'll just skip that code and go straight up to the next one, which is this down here. It won't matter because the one I'm missing is 3200 grit, and this is the next one up, which is 3600, so there's very little difference in it. It's here somewhere, I'll just have to find it later. Again, we'll just give it another quick one along the length. Clean it off and carry on. You can see the shine there already. You could actually, if you wanted to, stop at that point, but I like it to be mirror finish, so that's what we're going to go for today. Even with the water on these pads, I can still feel the heat as we do this. It doesn't take much to generate heat in an acrylic blank. It's surprising. Along that way. Give that a clean off. Final polish. Found my piece. It was stuck on the side. Now at this point we could say it's done. It's beautiful and shiny, has a marvellous finish, but we'll give it one more step, just because we can. And I think it just improves the finish a little bit. A little bit of plastic polish. You can get all sorts of this type of polish from different manufacturers and different suppliers. I get mine from Native Pens here in New Zealand, and he obviously has it done in bulk for him and puts it out in little bottles, and these little bottles, they last a year or more. You don't need much to give this a really high shine. We've got a little bit left on the paper, we'll give it another shot. And there we have it, one glass finish shine. Let's just zoom in on that a bit. See if the camera can pick it up. Doesn't want to.